Thanks for clicking this video. My name is Well Ahmed and welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, I discuss about forex trading and most importantly, how not to lose money in this forex market. So without wasting any time, let's get started. As usual, before moving forward in this video, I'll take you 1 minute to take a sneak peek on the previous week analysis, which I have shared in the YouTube weekly analysis, how versus the how gold has performed. I told that this was the opening on Monday opening on 1959. I told that this is the supply area from where gold can sell off to 1920, this 20 to 25 zone. Okay, you could see here. Sorry for this blurry snapshot, but you can see in the previous video if you want to, but it's okay. So the second supply target was this supply area, which I'm talking about is this 1972 zone. Okay, 1972 to 1977 zone, which you can see from here. Okay, and my ultimate target was this 1920 to 25 zone, which market has achieved. And let me see how many pips we have achieved from that. It is total around 480 pips, guys. That was a huge dump I was talking about. Okay, whosoever has tried a sell entry from here, okay, no issues. 20 to 30 pips SL was hit, or maybe 40 pips. Okay, but if you have entered from this zone, okay, you got around 480 pips according to the forecast. I don't know how you have performed it, but this was the forecast and it has been achieved. So let's quickly move to the next week analysis coming up. Okay, and before, as usual, before discussing about the technicals, okay, we will discuss about the fundamental first, and for your convenience I have pre-drawn the levels. Okay, let's look at the fundamental first, what we have coming up. And you can see on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday we don't have any high impact news, or we can say we don't have any important news that will affect gold movement. So 3 days we have straightforward for the gold movement to the one direction, because we don't have any financial institution or any bank to intervene in between the smart money guys. Okay, on Thursday we have the CPI and we have the initial jobless claim data. Okay, and on Friday we have producer price index. So I believe that this 3 days price will move in a direction, in the same direction, and on this Thursday we could see a reversal or maybe a trend change. Okay, so the CPI again is a leading inflation indicator, and PPI as well, and this jobless claim data we have every week. Okay, so this three are the important one for this week, and which suggests that there might be some inflation. Okay, you could see that it is the same as the previous one, which is an inflation, because if we get a decreased value, that we can see it is deflationary, but it's the same as the previous one, that means it is inflationary. And you could see this CPI, okay, the core one also, and the PPI. Okay, which is the PPI suggesting that okay, inflation is there, but this one guys, Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index, it is totally I would say worthless. It doesn't give any outcome on the gold. We don't see any kind of such volatility on this news. Maybe kind of we could see 30 to 40 pips move. That is enough. Okay, so being that thing all in mind, overall this week is okay, kind of, we can see it is the silent after the sandstorm which we had in the previous week. NFP, CPI and PP as well, important news. So this is the I could say the silence after the sandstorm. So this week will be a good one to trade. And let's see what we have. As I told you on the previous week analysis, that this is the demand area which we have. If you break this, then gold maybe can reach to 80-90 area, but as this being respected, and if I will put the volume indicator over here, okay, see this, okay, you can see that this spikes over here in forward time frame, which is the highest in the last week. Okay, in the last week, and here you see that the gold has moved in a bullish market structure, which shows that smart money has entered into the buy from here. Okay, that means this week we can move bullish. So this is for our demand area. I have marked over here. This is the previous week low. This is the previous week high at 972. So this is our forward demand area. and this is our key M setup area. You could see this is the higher high, and this is the low low. Okay, so since we are bullish in this week, mostly till the Wednesday, after that I don't know. So we should mark our demand areas, and which in this case is the only one demand area over here, and the second one could be at the spike level, because I believe that market can come to test this spike, which is a 50-50 probability, because see, this demand area is very small. Okay, this is from 1931 to 1935. Okay, we can see our market structure shift in 1 minute or 3 minute time frame, or maybe in 5 minute time frame, according how you trade. And we can trigger entry from here, and we can run our entry to this 1950, or maybe to this 1965 or 70 area again. And if this fails, we have our second demand area, which is again this 1920 to 25 zone, and which market has given a spike. I think this is the NFP spike, and most of the time it comes to test this. With that in mind, we have a demand area here, and this is the 4RQM structure, guys. You definitely know this, that the higher time frame structure are the strongest one, suggesting that this is the optimum very good supply. I'll delete this was the from previous week to show you. Okay, if I'll drop down to 1 hour time frame, you can see that this for RQM's sell or supply area has been I have minimized it to this 1 hour supply candle. Okay, supply candle, as well as a fair value gap in 1 hour time frame, as well as we have doji liquidity. So this brings the optimal area for sell entry. I believe that from here we can get to 200 to 250 pips move from here, as well as if I talk about this supply area, you can see I'll drop to 15-minute time frame to show you what it is. For guys, network is a bit slow, and yeah, you can see this is the 15-minute QM pattern over here. This is the high high, this is the low low. Okay, and this is the supply on shoulder area, still fresh, intact, not been tested. And yeah, so we'll talk in 15-minute time frame. This was the super resistance which Marcus has broken on the Friday NFP. This was the whole Thursday's range, guys, and this was a super duper area, as I've explained in my previous weekly analysis, which was a support, then became now a resistance, and now I broke it. And we had our supply area, we can say hidden supply in 15-minute time frame, okay, which is not visible in 1 hour time frame, and market has tested it. We got a rejection from here, 45 to 37 around, again a good sell from here, but it managed to maintain above this resistance area. The market tests this resistance, and it again is moving. So we will delete this, because once it's been tested, there's very few probability that second time it will be tested. So this is okay, one cell supply area, which is 1950 to 1952, which is very small area. We can look for some confirmation, and we can look for entry, and I believe from here we can get at least 100 pips, or maybe more than 172 or 180 pips we can get from this area, which makes this is also an important area. So we have discussed about the 4 hour demand area. We have discussed about this 15-minute QM sell area. Also, we have discussed about this supply area, which I showed you. Okay, this is the 1 hour fair value gap, as well as the QM supply area. The third supply area is this one, okay, which was on the news. And go to 1 hour time frame better. Could you see this? This is the 1 hour supply area, as well as you can see that this is the previous week high, and we have liquidities resting above the previous week high. Definitely this QM area, 1970 area and 72 area, again it's making a very good area to be sell, like it made on this area. Okay, this is our third supply area, and this is the ultimate, our fourth supply area, which I explained you in the previous week. We have liquidities above this area. These equal highs have been created in the like previous week to the previous week. Before 2 weeks, these liquidities have been created over here, the equal highs you can see, and this is also a premium supply area. From here, market has not tested yet this mark supply area, so you can see that these are all the levels from here. So how I want the market to behave on Monday opening is, let me give you a quick gesture. uh yeah, so like, okay, those who have entered on sell from this hidden liquidity, okay, from 1945 area, I market will definitely, I think, will push out those sellers, and it will reach this 1950 area ultimately. Okay, because liquidity is, it pulls or attract market like a magnet, so definitely it will go through the liquidity areas over here, and it can go up to this spike level, okay, and may give a spike above this area 1955. But everything, okay, one thing you should know, that the entry will only be after the confirmation, okay, in any or at least in 5 minute time frame. So 1952 53 area, okay, from here it might come to this resistance 1938, or it might come to this 4-hour demand area, which is in 30 to 33 zone. From there, okay, slowly market will, range, and although I'm not marking those ranges, and from here the target for me will be this 1970 area. Okay, 1970, okay, is definitely a good area, and maybe it can reach to this previous week high and spike, a little spike above it, liquidity hunt and market structure shift and the test of any fair value gap, and break, and then down to this area 1950. Okay, 1950 area, and then I think we can move to 19 uh yeah 1990 again. Okay, so this is the first scenario. Okay, I'll keep it intact. And the second scenario could be like this, that okay, market will start moving in the downside aggressively on Monday opening, and it can test the 4-hour demand area. Then it can go for this 1950. Okay, from 1950, maybe it can come again to test this spike. Okay, that I'm not considering, because yeah, these are the two demand areas. Okay, if it is not rejecting from this 1933 area, then definitely again 1925 will be another demand area, so I'm not marking it. Okay, this it will react from this area, definitely it will give a few pips, then test of this resistance, and I think it will move to the supply area. And after the testing of this QM supply area, maybe market again can come down to this demand again to create some kind of double bottom. Then we are good to go for this 1980 or 1990, this supply area. Okay, so I think I should drag it to right here. Yeah, okay, this can move from here as well, or it can move from here as well, no issues. Okay, these are the two demand areas. Remember, we have only two demand areas as of now, and we have a lot of supply areas. So I think, okay, because till Wednesday this could be the move, targeting these supply areas. uh, and then after that, what if we get an inflationary news which is showing that Fed will increase the interest rate, because NFP was, it was deflationary, but it was not that significantly lower. On the other hand, we got hourly wage inflation, it was a bit inflationary. Also, the ADP data was too high inflationary. So, and if we get this PPI and CPI also as inflationary, then we can see a massive sell off from here again, from 1990 to maybe this areas. Okay, this 1895 area. Keep in mind, okay, market, uh, just remember one thing, guys, market won't reach this supply area in one shot, that on we got the news and in one day or in few hours market directly reached here, because this is, I'll show you how many pips it is. This is around 1000 pips, guys. This is for swing trading. I'm talking about possibilities. This could happen, but it will take time, 1 week or 2 weeks. That's why I'm not talking about this. I think this much move is enough for this week. Okay, this much, if it is range, if it is moving between this 1930 and 1980 or 1990, this is enough for the next week. Okay,